Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Oksana. It's Road to Edoverse, weekly Edoverse Insider, the 32nd. We deliver the news about the creation of our project Edoverse. And Tokugawa-san, could you please continue the delicious story of sushi?
Yes. Okay. So finally, and it was very close to the end of the Edo or Tokugawa period, that sushi as we know them today had emerged. So the preparation of sushi had been shortened. Originally, it was 2 years. It took 1 to 2 years for it to be fully ready to eat and to be eaten. And then after that, it was, yes, the preparation would take 2 weeks and then like a couple of days. And finally, they would put fish on the vinegar rice and then press it a bit in front of you. So this is the sushi we know. So after more than 1,000 years of evolution, we have sushi today. Yes, and then there was sushi on the streets, street vendors, and then yes, there's the yatai, what would that be? Kiosks or today's kitchen car equivalent of sushi restaurants, and then there were sushi vendors carrying around the sushi in the crowded areas and the busier districts of Edo City. And then there are the fixed sushi restaurants. So now we have all of these today. Well, apart from the sushi vendors, they'll be pushed around. But and this I would like to, okay. And so that was the history of sushi. And now we have all 4 types of the most popular Japanese dishes today, soba, unagi, tempura, and sushi. And so you see, all of them are products of evolution. There was no revolutionary chef like we would have in France or in China, but they emerged kind of as a result of natural selection in the city of Edo. And so this is a very interesting aspect of Tokugawa society or Tokugawa culture, is that you see, the way the historians describe Tokugawa Japan is that it was a feudal society. But actually, in the city of Edo, things were very similar to today. So there's lots of competition and there's lots of variation. And so cross-fermentation happened and so on and so forth. So you get a variety. And as a result, you get some kind of an optimization. All these dishes have stopped evolving shortly after the end of the Tokugawa regime. So yes, there are people who would add tempura to soup soba or copy eel on rice with other things like tempura or chicken and eggs battered together. But and the most important characteristic of Edo culture is therefore, and you can say this, say the same thing about being theaters or visual arts or kimono design or so on and so forth, is that it keeps changing. And also there is a bottom up process. The high-ranking people tend to be well educated, so they would follow the textbook solution to all kinds of problems. But they do accept things that the commoners are doing and as their own ways. And this is a tradition that probably continues to today, because you think of it. When you talk about Japanese food, I think these 4 dishes are the first ones to pop into your mind. But you come to Tokyo, which is today's Edo City, with most of the Edo culture being preserved, actually. And is that most of the food you would encounter in today's Tokyo are actually all foreign in terms of their origins. So the most obvious example is ramen. It's Chinese. But it has so many variations in Japan today. And then another is tonkatsu. So this was originally Italian, something Milanese, or Austrian, the Wiener Schnitzel. But it has become something completely different here. And what else is there? Kare rice. This is curry and rice. But even the way we add this strange sweet pickles to the dish or the type of curry sauce we make. It has all become so original and so Japanese, and they're served along, or gyoza, the Chinese dumplings. The fried gyoza is Japanese. They're all supposed to be like wonton, assuming in the soup, but it changed when it came to Japan, and they become a fixture, and then they become worldwide afterwards. So this, in the most basic culinary arts, I think you could say that the how should I say, the nature of Tokugawa culture is to be detected. Okay, so so this final session has become a bit longer than usual, but so that is like, even if you visit Japan or you go to a Japanese restaurant and you order some dishes, there is a hint of Tokugawa and a hint of Edo. There is my conclusion for food in Edo City. Okay, so that'll be all for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Tokugawa-san. And JJ, could you please join our conversation today?
Yeah, thank you, Oksana. Hi, everybody. I'd like to share and update something. I mean, 3 or 4 items, because currently our progress is really nice. So I think Dominic already shared some updates about Avatar, which is, describing some famous character. Maybe anyone who's interested in Japanese history knows this character. They suddenly show up around the end of Edo era, and then they try to protect Kyoto area. The name is Shinsengumi. So we are really thrilled to announce that suppose Shinsengumi and then related famous party Avatar is coming quite soon. This is, I think, great update from our side. And the other side, we also try to, create the, ordinary people avatar in Edo era, like, man wearing, Japanese fashion style, kimono, shoes, and then someone has kind of, cigar devices. We call it kiseru in Japanese. And some, we call it sensu, some women having that. And so for those ordinary people's avatar is also about to be launched. And then it's also exciting because once you see the kind of picture on the background, we could also see the sample of Edo Castle and Edo downtown. So which means maybe our team can create and show, the kind of prototype quite soon, maybe by the end of this year, in which area you can experience, the space and then, the touch-wise and then how quality it is, something like that. So the campaign is going quite well. And then also the third topics I'd like to share is we are about to, sell the new lands NFT, which is we call it Otemon area. And then we have some idea about how to utilize this lands to maximize the value of the lands NFT, existing one. And then our idea is we already have some offers from the companies or several partners. They are willing to use our lands for their promotion and marketing. And then the commercializing is also, our aim for this area to be utilized. So that we are willing to have some offer from them. And then also we are going to give some presentation to famous, company for them to use our Edoverse for their marketing. I mean, it's a kind of integration, existing business with Web3, DAO, and NFT. That's also, I think, exciting. And then fourth, I need to have a meeting with several VIP for this Edoverse. And then I don't know why, but I'm in Dubai now. Last week I was Dubai and I went back to Malaysia, and I don't know why I'm in Dubai now again. And then suppose 2 days later I'm going to maybe Bangkok and Singapore. It's a crazy journey, but what I can say is many of the players in Southeast Asia are really excited to participate in our project, And then they are really willing to see some, key guys in our project. So maybe Dominique and me and many of our team is going to be super busy, which means it's going to be, I think, super nice news and nice activities coming quite soon to all of your teams. And then any other tech progress I'd like to share, but I think it's enough time from my side. Thank you.
Thank you very much, JJ. So many news. Very excited.
Thank you.
So, next, Mitsushi, could you please join us?
Okay, hello. Oh, thanks, Oksana-san. So, two things from me today. Firstly, we took part in Metaverse Dubai, and I took several videos. I recorded a lot of stuff during the event. So I'm sort of editing those videos right now in order to make a sort of promotional material. It's very important for us to visually show to our audience that we are aggressively taking part in a lot of events and trying to take advantage of many opportunities in order to appeal a global market and global audience. As an extension of those approach, we will send delegation from Edoverse team to token events in Singapore and probably in London in the near future. Second thing is about, I showed up in Tokugawa-san's YouTube channel yesterday, and we talked about Edoverse in that YouTube channel as well. So maybe we can reach a rich audience who love Japanese history as well. I think those are the kind of people who are watching Tokugawa-san's YouTube channel. That there's a Tokugawa Shogun TV channel, things like that. And basically the students of Keio University are staff of those that YouTube channel. And I talked about Edoverse project with students as well. So a lot of young people are now paying attention to Edoverse projects. It's very great that a lot of young people become aware of this project and get interested in Edo period and its culture. And those young people are particularly interested in Metaverse and NFT and cryptocurrency and so on. Those young people do not have like mental barriers and so on. So I think it's a great opportunity for me to understand what kind of preferences or what kind of like interests that they have. So I will continue to have a discussion and hearing with like a younger generation, young people, in order to come up with better idea for promoting and presenting Edoverse to a wider range of audience. This is all from me today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mitsushi. And Dominique, could you please sum up today's session?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Oksana. I haven't seen the YouTube channel of the Tokugawa Shogun Keio University yet. Yeah, I'm very looking forward. It must be very exciting. Yeah. We actually been very busy these days, just after the merge of Ethereum. It's very, very actually now it's very stable and also very exciting. Yeah. So now we just now taking a position on the high speed and speed up positions now to the market on a global basis. So as I just making things for this marketing, we're going to the Singapore, and then probably I think in 2 months' time, talking to 2049 it's the quite big fair just in the token industries. So we are very interested because we are the Edoverse that we mainly our business of those is it's NFTs. NFT avatars and also katana NFTs on the device, the tools, and also we have a land NFTs. And then we just announced land NFT in the Ottoman areas, which will be very, very interesting because this was actually different style from the last time in Daimyo Koji, because we want to just maximize the Daimyo Koji values in the future, because that area is one of the best places in Japan too. So we just collaborating as JJ mentions. We're going to just collaborate with the companies in Japan that in the shops and restaurants and also the other the big company too. So we still just under negotiation, and then how how much land allocation should be done in those areas. So we need a little more time to do it. So we have to just make our minds just probably in October's and November's. So the autumn areas sales should be, I think, in the late November or maybe early December. And also, I think that before we do that, 10% in the land accumulation gains will be appeared probably toward the end of this month. And then who's going to just take a 10% and then who's going to just make a katana business in the daimyo koji areas. So we have a lot of things. And also, I think we have to prepare for the 10th of October, that in the monthly insiders, we have many things to do now. So please stay tuned, and then let's just step forward with us together. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dominique. And I'm very glad to hear about all this news. And I'm coming back to Japan this week, so it will be great to join you there.
Right.
And
how is the Ukraine situation now?
It's okay on the west. Well, it's much calmer. I feel safe here on the west of Ukraine.
I hope you can be safe, and also that every people in Ukraine should be safer. Yeah. So in this situation that, and then we want to support whatever we can, actually. Yeah, if we could.
Yes, thank you very much. And thank you everyone for listening. I will hear you next week. Goodbye.
Okay.